Yeah. Listen, Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's good to see Sugar Hill Steward again, man. Last time we were at a pool party, just having a couple of, what's it, Diet Cokes? You saw me at the pool party.
I don't even remember myself being at the pool party. But yeah, I was told I was there.
Yeah, I can trust me, we were both there, but what we can remember. We're here in Vegas again, Canelo Plant Fight Week. I'm guessing you're here for Anthony Dirrell. I could hear you doing the woo woo, the dog barks and stuff like that. Was that not you? You sure?
My voice. Listen, woo woo.
That would sound like mine.
Woo woo. That was Andre, his brother. Right. Yeah, so that was good.
You're here with Dirrell against a huge fight week. How's you looking?
Meeting at the UFC at 1 o'clock. Let Nico know that, so I don't have to do it because I'm doing interviews right now with very important people.
Taking care of business and doing an interview, I like it. Yeah, Anthony Dirrell, how's you looking, man? He's got a big fight. I seen him at the press conference today. He mentioned he wants the winner of this fight, man. I mean, it's a long road to get that fight, I'm guessing, but how's Anthony Dirrell looking?
Anthony's been doing great. This is he's had great sparring for this fight. So he was sparring with one of my other fighters, Vladimir Shishkin. Russian fighters like rated top 10 in a couple of the organizations. So he's got good work with him and some other guys who I don't want to mention because it's like secret weapons. And it's been great. Anthony's been training hard. Anthony's been teaching as well too. So I always enjoy when a fighter's teaching because now if he's teaching it, he really understands it and he can do it. So in order to teach it, you must do it the correct and proper way so that you can have the best teaching, yeah.
Talk about the Kronk way. I'm guessing, like every time I speak to you about your approach to a fight, you always give me that simple answer. There's only one way I know, and it's obviously the goal for that knockout, which I've seen with Tyson in the last two fights with Wilder. Anthony Dirrell against Hernandez here, but that's the Kronk way again, going for that knockout?
It's going straight to him, try to get that knockout. Try very hard every round. So it's not first round, second round, it's every round. It's that kind of a pressure, it's that kind of attitude in the fight. It's a knockout.
That brings me on to this question because I'm interested now because obviously Canelo's a pound for pound best. There's world level of fighters, there's an elite level fighters. Canelo's definitely an elite level fighter. Now, it seems like he's never been dropped as a professional. I don't think he's been dropped as an amateur as well. He seems to be in that aura of invincibility around him.
Did he fight amateur?
I think a couple, maybe. I'm not sure.
No, he had a very short amateur career, if that. I don't really remember, but yeah. So no, it was just I was just being funny about you said he's never been dropped as an amateur too.
Well, there we go. Because if let's just say now, a crazy world, Anthony Dirrell gets back in that 168-pound mix. That for some.
You said when Anthony Dirrell gets back in there.
Yeah, when he gets back in the mix, and let's say he does fight Canelo. How would you approach that fight to go against Canelo? I know the Kronk ways to go out for that knockout, but that could be dangerous against somebody like Canelo. Would you go there and try and knock Canelo out?
Anthony's a dog. It's supposed to be dangerous. Most Anthony fights are dangerous. That's his style of fighting. So I'm not going to change his style of fighting just for another man. They're both men, and may the best style win.
What do you think of the Canelo versus Plant fight? I mean, the first undisputed at 168 is going to be decided on Saturday night. What's your thoughts on the fight itself?
So I heard that, but didn't Jermaine Taylor have that 168 or that 160?
I think it was 160, and there was only maybe 3 belts, was it? No, because Jermaine Taylor was it 4 belts? Was he 168?
Jermaine had at the house with Jermaine Taylor with all the belts, but maybe it was 160 then. That might be right. Yeah, I think Jermaine, 160 then. So my fault. It's the first one at 168. I think it's great, for this opportunity to even happen with all those belts. Like the stars aligning. So there's all the stars aligning at the same time with this fight here this Saturday. And I think the fight is gonna be told. I don't know who's gonna win exactly. I just know it's a strategic fight. And I think the fight will be told. You'll start knowing who's gonna win this fight coming third through the 7th round. Is because that's when the fighters have time to adjust to each other and start making adjustments. It's all about the adjustments. It's not just who's game plan. It's about making adjustments. If adjustments can be made by one or the other fighter, that's going to tell the fight.
You're still rocking the Gypsy King hat, the Sugar Hill hat, right? And right now the Gypsy King. Like it was only like last month that we were here for that fight. I mean,
it feels like last night that we were here still.
Exactly, and like what a fight it was, man. Have you sat back and watched the fight back and stuff like that? Is there anything that you thought Tyson could have done differently? I mean, it was just an up and down fight.
It looked a lot easier on TV watching it again than being in that corner, but it wasn't the same excitement as being in the corner though. I enjoy that excitement. I live for the excitement of big time boxing.
Well, I seen the excitement because on your Instagram, and Tyson done it as well on his story, was your uncle with Lennox Lewis, and then you at the bottom. It was almost like a mirror image. It's like, jab the motherfucker, man, jab him. He's just drinking the book, and it's like, it was like the Kronk way, like the it's been passed down to you now from Emmanuel. So, I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean to you?
It just means it's in my blood. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing what I know, being me. So just motivating my fighter, letting him know what the real deal is. Bang, get it over with, knockout time.
Talking about knockouts, Wilder was the knockout king. Joshua's a knockout artist and stuff like that. Where does Tyson Fury was never known for that? Where does he sit now in the heavyweights in terms of the hardest puncher?
You know where he sits. Hey, he's the king now. He just beat the hardest puncher. So when you take the title from the hardest puncher, the same as he took the lineal championship from Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury is now the biggest puncher in boxing.
There you go. Coming straight from...
Get it over with.
There you go, coming from the horse's mouth. Let's talk about Dillian Whyte next for Tyson Fury. I know it's still early days, yeah, man. He's just fresh off the Wilder fight and stuff like that. But it looks like Eddie Hearn said that, and Dillian Whyte have both come out and said that is the fight. That's Tyson Fury's next fight.
Let it be. Like, let it snow for Christmas time. Let it be. I don't care too much about what they say. It all just goes down to, what's finally decided, what's written on the paper, what's signed. I don't care about the talk. Sign the papers or whatever needs to be done. Get into negotiations. I know it's a lot more than just them talking about it. So, like I said, talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Bang, get it over with. Don't talk about it, be about it.
How dangerous is Dillian Whyte for Tyson at this stage of his career?
Everybody in the heavyweight division is dangerous. So, yeah, he's just equally as dangerous as Deontay Wilder. He possesses knockout power. That's why the heavyweight division is the best.
Definitely, and I agree. That was one of the best heavyweight fights that I've seen live couple of 4 or 5 weeks ago and stuff like that. It was one of the best fights I've ever seen. But it was good to see when Tyson went over to Wilder, the corner, and there was no respect there. He said no love and love. But it was good to see that he did send a message thanking Tyson for the trilogy and stuff like that. So it is good to see that time is a healer in that sense. And maybe one day, maybe 5-10 years down the line, they can hug it out. Do you think that would happen?
Time will tell.
I just want to go to Nico Ali Walsh as well, another one of your fighters, Muhammad Ali's grandson. I've seen that he was out, another knockout for him, another stoppage victory. Again, you just keep knocking them out, Sugar. Not you personally, but I'm sure you can knock folk out, but your fighters are knocking them out. So just talk to me about Nico.
Like I'm playing a video game and I'm sitting here controlling it because I got a control pad and getting knockouts. But yeah, I enjoy the knockouts. I'm happy Nico got a knockout, and I mean that's just what I teach, the knockouts. You call it as crunk style, but knockout style, knockout time. And that's just the only way I want to see my fighters win. It saves them any more punishments and things like that. But my number one job is my fighter's safety. So if I can get my fighters to knock the other fighter out, then it keeps my fighters a lot safer.
There you go. That's one way to look at it as well. Finally, before I let you go, obviously, Big JD's up here, Big John's up here. Yeah, exactly. They're all queuing up to speak. You must be a superstar now.
It's going to get cut short because I got to be at the gym with Anthony at 1 o'clock. So
I won't keep you much longer than...
It's already like 10 after 12.
10 after 12, but I'll keep this short. One last question.
Here till 1 o'clock because if I'm in the gym late, then that's my fault. I don't want to show up late. I have to set the example, so I need to be there on time and ready to go.
Exactly.
Mentally and physically.
Exactly. So one final word then on Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. I seen that John Fury mentioned that Tyson will be in Tommy's corner in Tampa. Will you be in his corner as well?
I don't know. I'm just happy that Tyson's going to be there. Tyson, what better man to be in the corner but Tyson? Gypsy King, big dog style. Yeah. He knows boxing. He can teach it, and from the things that we worked on, he's learned a lot from me and how to teach boxing. So it's funny to actually watch Tyson teaching, and he enjoys it. It's a sight. Maybe you guys will get to see it soon, but it's a sight to watch Tyson teaching. Talk
to me about that fight then quickly. Prediction for Tommy Fury, Jake Paul?
I would have to say, with Tyson Fury in the corner, I'm going with Tyson Fury. Tommy knows how to box already, so it's just improving some things and going out there and getting that knockout, setting up that knockout punch. Tommy can punch. Tommy can punch, man. I've done pad work with him before, and watched him hit the bag, and saw one of his fights where he hit a guy with a very powerful uppercut combination. I think it was right uppercut, left hook, right hand combination. So
that was his second.
That was exciting. That was exciting. And I think this fight here with Jake Paul and Tyson Fury, I think it's very big for boxing, as I'm telling everybody, and I want to keep telling everybody because it is true. You've got just not two elite fighters, but you got two beginning fighters fighting on a big stage.
Exactly.
That's incredible, and that's incredible. And guess what sport that is? It's boxing. You're not going to see it with any other sport. You're not going to see two novice football teams getting out there playing at the Super Bowl, or two novice soccer teams in the World Cup championships. So this is big for boxing. That's why boxing is one of those sports that's is iconic, and it's not going anywhere. It's just getting bigger and bigger.
Definitely. And listen, we can't wait. 2022, the Gypsy King returns as well, which is going to be good. Maybe see you on our shores in the UK doing the corner for Tyson. But Sugar, John's been waiting patiently, so I'll let him sit down and do a quick chat with you. Thank you so much for doing this Fightful TV. And until the next pool party, the drinks are on you.
Okay.
Thanks, Sugar. Thank you.